Hi there everyone, meteorologist Matt Honig bringing you a quick weather update in regards to a messy system that could create some tough travel conditions next week. And this is all going to be in time for a busy day of holiday travel coming up early on Wednesday. Still a lot of time to figure out specifics with this system, but we're starting to get a clearer idea of how the storm is going to evolve over New Hampshire. The timeline looks to be at some point very late Tuesday evening into the early part of Wednesday. We'll likely see a period of snow and wintry mix breaking out for a good chunk of New Hampshire, eventually changing over to a period of rain. For those of you in southern New Hampshire and along the coastline, this is pretty much just a plain rain event with minimal travel impacts through the lower Merrimack Valley and along the coastline, but elsewhere some messy, slippery travel conditions are expected. Here's just one computer model projection of what could happen with this system starting late Tuesday. And we have multiple models that we're looking at, not all of them in total agreement yet, so I do want to caution you that some of what you're about to see could change in the next 24 to 48 hours. It does look dry on Tuesday with sunshine to increasing clouds, so if you are traveling on Tuesday, I think you're in good shape. It's later Tuesday evening, say closer to midnight, where the precipitation does start to arrive. The blue color here over much of New Hampshire, that is a period of moderate to at times heavy snow that will break out. But farther south and along the coastline, it's probably too warm for that. We're probably just looking at a quick, brief burst of wintry mix, changing over to a period of rain. And certainly the warmer air will start to work its way northward into very early Wednesday morning. We'll hang on to snow the longest up in the White Mountains and the Great North Woods, but elsewhere that changeover to rain takes place from south to north throughout the duration of Wednesday morning, with most of the activity wrapping up by, say, early Wednesday afternoon. It's a little bit too soon to know exactly who is going to see the heaviest snow and what snowfall totals will look like, but we'll hope to have that information for you certainly by some point tomorrow. I think this is really the big picture thing here, travel impacts leading up to Thanksgiving. Those of you hitting the roads on Tuesday, unless you're traveling west, no problems. Out by New York and Pennsylvania, this system will arrive at some point midday Tuesday. For us, though, here in New England, it's really not until Tuesday night and Wednesday morning that the travel impacts will start to increase. Lower travel impacts starting Wednesday afternoon as the system pulls away. And the great news is Thanksgiving Day is looking pretty nice. With some sunshine, it will be a bit cool and breezy, but a dry day for turkey trots and for your family gathering on Thanksgiving afternoon. We'll have a lot more updates for you right here on WMUR.com and on our mobile app.